So I was mute. I was muted the whole entire time, bro. I was muted the whole entire time, bro. Oh my fucking. Nah, bro. There's no way I was muted the whole entire time, bro. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no shot, bro. Oh wait. There's no way. Hold on. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Hasn't made any public statements related to the post, and no arrests have been made. April Bever. This is one of those stories that's so horrifying it doesn't even sound real.
Hold on. Okay. Restarting that, bro. Restarting that. Okay, we are restarting that, bro. Okay, look. Today, we're going to be reacting to a video by Tug. Alright, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Tug does not miss, bro. I'm doing this intro. By the way, I'm doing this intro again, bro. This is all stream live, bro. Twitch link in bio, bro. Bro, don't ask why we are 10 minutes in, bro. I was fucking muddied, bro. I'm gonna keep it. I was muddied. So basically, bro, just going back over what the fuck just happened, bro. Starting off, okay, we only got through one story, almost close to the second one. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Bad videos. You know, the original video will be linked down below. You can watch the original video on your own. But looking up on this, bro. Bro, oh my god, bro. I'm still on that, bro. 10 whole ass minutes, bro. Okay. First one, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Horrible ass man. Okay, horrible ass man, bro. Okay, first story. No, horrible ass man. That man was dealing some real deal cheese pizza, bro. I'm not like some real deal cheese pizza, bro. I'm talking about SA and bro, GTA Twitch and GTA, bro. I'm talking about everything you could think of. This man did it, bro. Let's go back, bro. You can like. By the way, no shade. But why does nigga look like Slim Shady, bro? Why does it look like Eminem, bro? I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. I cannot be the only one who looks, bro. Am I the one who thinks that, bro? This nigga dead ass looks smack like Eminem, bro. I was saying that in the first 10 minutes, bro. I was saying that in the first 10 minutes, but this man dead ass looks like Eminem, bro. But low key, bro, I'm so unfortunate we missed the first 10 minutes, but we are back here. So, hey, bro, you just going, bro, I'm just have to fucking roll with it, bro. And if I get one more goddamn ad, I will crash out, bro. I will crash out. I get one more fucking ad, bro. I will crash off, get one more ad,
discovered the couple alone.
How about like 1 in the morning, bro? Real deal, bro. Probably like 1 in the morning, bro.
Then shot him in the chest so he wouldn't die right away. I wanted him to sit there, bleeding, watching.
Oh yeah, even catching up on this. Apparently, this man was a double murderer, bro. Double murderer, and these Redditors, bro. Oh, by the way, the last case, that man got Redditor of the day. Redditor of the day, nigga, worse than a participation reward. But this man, a double murderer, bro. Then it's a Reddit case that Redditors solved because apparently there was a another case that happened prior that seemed very similar to the case that we're talking about right now. That just happened basically in real time, even though it's happening not real time. It'll make sense if we were watching this whole thing, but for some reason my mic wanted to be mudded. I wanted to be mudded, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on, we're rolling it. We're rolling it.
The Redditor initially assumed it was some sort of sick joke or a fantasy the man made up until the man showed him items, physical evidence he claimed that had been taken from the victim's car. That detail alone sparked comparisons to a real case, the 1985 Westside Park murders in Muncie, Indiana. On September 28, 1985, two teenagers, 15-year-old Kimberly Dowell and 16-year-old Ethan Dixon, were found shot to death in Ethan's car, parked at Westside Park. Kimberly had been shot in the head, Ethan in the chest. The scene suggested a targeted attack, but despite a long investigation and media attention, the case went cold. Over the years, the murders became local lore, something residents of Muncie remembered but rarely discussed. That was until this post surfaced. What drew even more attention was that, according to the Reddit user, the neighbor showed him personal belongings he claimed to have taken from the car, items that, according to multiple true crime documentaries and articles, had never been recovered. The Redditor, growing increasingly suspicious, went down a rabbit hole, watching documentaries and reading reports about the case. To his shock, everything down to a T lined up. Despite the eerie accuracy, the Redditor wasn't sure how to act. He emphasized that the neighbor had always been good to him, helping him out financially and emotionally. He also said the man was dying of 3 types of cancer.
Again, I already did say this, but again, you cannot be talking to everybody. Listen, bro, you cannot be talking to everybody, bro. Put yourself first. Even if you're in a bad situation, even if you really do believe in them, it's a good trait to have. Do not get me wrong, bro. Being a good person always does go a long way. But sometimes, bro, some niggas out there, bro, do not deserve trust, bro. Or deserve to be talked to. Some niggas are just straight up weird, bro. Niggas are either gonna be weird, bro, insane, weird and insane, bro. Simple as that, bro. So again, put yourself first, bro. Protect your own goddamn peace, bro. And honestly, not everybody in this world has to be your friend or needs to know you. Simple as that.
Need to have nothing left to lose, but still,
because again, some people are not like what they
why
seem, bro.
confess to a random
It's
neighbor
an
after all
unfortunate
this
thing, but
time?
that's how the world
And
is,
was
bro.
it
Some
really a
niggas are not gonna
confession,
be how they
or
seem,
just
bro.
an elaborate story created by someone who's obsessed with true crime. Some Reddit users urged the original poster to go to the police, but the post was deleted soon after it gained traction. However, an archived version remains accessible online. As of now, there's been no confirmation from authorities that any new investigation has begun. The Muncie Police Department hasn't made any public statements related to the post, and no arrests have been made. April Bever.
Damn. So basically what I'm getting from it, bro, is like, people think the nigga did it, bro, but nigga never got, like, essentially caught doing it, bro. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, bro. Original video is always down below, bro. Of course, bro. Gotta give full credits to anybody I'm reacting to, especially this nigga Tub, bro. This nigga's always snaps with his videos, bro. I'm not gonna just he always snaps with everything, bro. So there's never not a bad Tub video. But what I'm getting from it is like, bro, like, was very similar to some sort of case, bro. I'm talking about 99.9% accuracy, bro. But then I guess he never got convicted for it, bro. Never got, like, really put behind bars for it type shit. It just seemed very, very, like, just oddly similar, bro. So, again, bro, some niggas are not what they seem, bro. I'm gonna say it again, bro. Some people are not like what they seem, bro.
This is one of those stories that's so horrifying it doesn't even sound real.
We're moving on to the next one, bro. Of course, we're gonna move on to the next one.
And
bro.
it all
talk to me,
happened
Tub,
in a
bro.
quiet
Talk to me.
neighborhood in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. The mom at the center of it. April Bever was a 44-year-old woman with 7 kids. She was into homeschooling, parenting forums, and faith-based education. Pretty normal stuff. She was also active on Reddit under the username u/AokiMom, where she posted about science kits, budgeting tips, and getting her kids ready for online school. But on the night of July 22nd, 2015, things took a turn no one would have expected. Police were called to the Bever home after a 13-year-old girl, Crystal Bever, made a frantic 911 call. She told dispatchers that her brothers were stabbing the family.
Whoa! What the yo, bro, I missed. Yo, hold on, go back. Nigga, I missed at least like 5 subplots, bro. I missed like 5 plots.
Police were called to the Bever home after a 13-year-old girl, Crystal Bever, made a frantic 911 call. She told dispatchers that her brothers were stabbing the family. When officers arrived, it was a massacre. 5 people had been murdered and
these niggas look like fucking bacteria, twin. I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. Nigga on the left at least does like 5 types of drugs on top of that. I'm keeping it a stack. The nigga on the right, bro, has not left this house at all, bro. This nigga sees no sunlight. This nigga is sunlight. This nigga consumes sunlight. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm talking about this nigga created his new type of drug and named that shit sunlight, bro. This nigga does not look insane, bro. Bad fucking cuts, bro. Bad, horrible fucking cuts, actually. This nigga shit's lopsided. This nigga has no side to be lopped. Holy shit, this nigga shit is doing a fucking S, bro. That shit's a letter, bro. Fuck no.
inside the house. April.
This nigga's name is Robert Beaver. Robert Beaver. Yo,
her husband David,
okay.
and 3 of their children.
Let's let it play it out,
Daniel,
bro. Robert Beaver is
Christopher,
diabolical. I'm keeping
and
it
5-year-old Victoria. And the 2 people responsible were April's sons, 18-year-old Robert Bever and 16-year-old Michael Bever. The brother.
Let me get a yellow Bever.
Brothers used knives to carry
Y'all know
out
what
the attack, and
let me get a yellow
investigations
Bever.
later confirmed it was premeditated. No arguments or sudden outbursts, just months of planning. And it gets even darker. Their goal wasn't just to kill their family. That was just supposed to be step 1. Robert later admitted that they were planning a cross-country
Bro, okay, yo. What the fuck are these archetypes? Yo, this nigga done seen shit. No, nigga, no, these are the same person. Oh shit. Yo, what the fuck happened in life, twin? Nigga, this is all okay. These two are within the same fucking nigga. Yo, nigga just going down on bad parts of life, though. This bro, nigga, they're all the same person. This nigga in this era looks like a fucking FNAF character. This nigga look like what's that nigga name, bro? A fucking white version of fuck, what's that nigga's name, bro? Shout out, it's gonna come to me. It's gonna come to me. Hold on, it's gonna come to me. Too Mad, bro. That nigga look a white version of Too Mad, bro. This nigga just see some shit, bro, and this nigga just fucking lost, bro. Nigga, horrible
Killing
fucking
spree.
cut. How the fuck, nigga? I'm not gonna lie, this nigga look better,
And
bro.
wanted to be more infamous than the
I'm just saying,
Columbine.
bro. Nigga look better, bro.
Police found a flash drive in their room with detailed plans, sketches, timelines, and even a hit list. They'd been
Hit
ordering
list?
weapons online, hoarding
Yo.
supplies, and writing about the murders like it was a
Chat, guys, YouTube, anybody, anywhere you're seeing this, bro. If you have kids, bro, please love them niggas, bro. Love your kids, bro.
mission. The only reason
That's all I
they didn't
gotta
get
say,
away with
bro.
it was
Love your
because
kids,
of
bro.
Crystal.
Give me
Despite being
fucking
stabbed
attention,
multiple
bro, so they
times,
end up like
she
this
managed to
loser-ass
escape and
nigga,
call
bro.
for help. Inside the house, police found 2-year-old Autumn Bever completely unharmed,
get a
hiding
yellow
in her
Bever.
crib.
I'm sorry.
Here's where it gets
Last time.
especially
I'm
chilling.
lying.
In the weeks leading up to her death, April had been posting on Reddit, still active and replying to comments. You can go back and find her posts. She had made posts about keeping her kids engaged during summer break, like asking for suggestions for fun and educational science kits for 12-year-olds, and budgeting apps like homeschool curriculums.
That's so unfortunate,
Completely
bro.
normal mom posts.
I'm saying,
But
motherfucker
looking at
look like,
them
bro,
now,
she seemed like
it's
a really
seeing
good
a
ass mom
ghost.
too, bro.
Her Reddit account is still
still
filled
love your
with
kids,
comments
though.
from
I'm
users
not
who
saying she
returned
didn't love
after
her
the
kids,
news
but like,
broke,
bro.
writing things like, "I just found this account after what happened. I'm so sorry." After the murders, Robert was charged with 5 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of assault with intent to kill. He pleaded guilty and received life in prison without parole. Michael was convicted in
Bro, it's like, bro. Okay, I know I just went on a tangent saying that shit, but it's also there's another side to the coin, bro. It's like, with niggas with loving ass families, bro, what the fuck possessed you to do this bullshit, bro? Like, bro, niggas were really, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I be seeing this shit so much, bro. Like, for example, bro, niggas be from the suburbs, bro, and swear they want to be from the hood, bro. Like, nigga, they want to be from the hood so bad. They have a loving family, bro. Food on the table, twin. A roof over their fucking head, bro. Every single phone to ever fucking come out. Nigga has the latest iPhone each and every single time. And got the latest J's, bro. And nigga still wants to be a stripper, bro. I don't know why niggas do this shit, bro. I really don't, bro. I really don't. Again, there's some niggas who will really will go to any lengths to be in a position they are, bro. And what do? Throw that shit
and
away,
also
bro.
sentenced to
It's
life with
unfortunate,
the
bro. It's
possibility of
unfortunate, bro.
parole after 225 years.
Love your kids.
Crystal was placed into protective
Gotta put that
custody,
disclaimer, bro.
as
Love your
was
kids,
Autumn,
bro.
who was
Love your kids,
unharmed.
bro.
The Bever family home was demolished in 2017, and a memorial park was established at the site to honor the lives lost.
Damn. R.I.P., bro. R.I.P., bro. She seemed like a really good ass mom too. That's really fucking unfortunate. That nigga seemed, nigga. Bro, she really did seem like a good ass mom too, who really just deeply loved her kids, bro. But it's unfortunate, bro. Her kids just didn't love her back, bro. Sad.
Sunburned
sad,
tourist.
sad.
It's common for tourists to feel relaxed and carefree whenever they're visiting other countries. Maybe it's the warm weather, the excitement.
Child, I look, you want to
or
go
the
to Japan,
temporary
bro.
escape
One
from
day I'm gonna go
daily
to Japan,
life,
bro.
but
Mark
this
my words, bro.
mindset can
Come back, bro.
sometimes
Come
make
back to
people
this video,
feel
bro. Mark my
untouchable.
words, bro.
For
We
one
will go
Reddit
to Japan,
user
bro.
that ended up
And when I
costing
go
him
to
a year of
Japan,
his
bro,
life behind
pull up this video and
bars.
show me,
In
bro.
2018, an
Trust.
anonymous
Mark
Redditor
my
known on
words.
the site as Sunburned Tourist shared his harrowing ordeal in an AMA titled "I spent
Oh,
a
shit,
year
my
in
shit
a
seem
Bangkok
off as
prison.
fuck.
Ask me anything." He was a
Hold on.
U.S. traveler in his
Closer, bro.
late
Lock in,
20s,
bro. Lock in,
already
lock in, lock in.
struggling with a troubled past marked by a failed relationship, years of heavy drug use, especially Valium, and mental health issues. At one point, he had even been in court 24 times in a single year.
What the fuck? Yo, hold on. Did I hear that
Mental
shit?
health issues,
Wait, did I hear that
failed
shit? right?
relationship,
Hold on.
years of heavy
I
drugs,
don't think I heard
already
that shit.
struggling with a troubled past marked by a failed relationship, years of heavy drug use, especially Valium, and mental health
What
issues.
the fuck's a valley? Hold on.
At one point, he had even been in court 24 times in a single year.
Yo, nigga, for what, bro? Bro, personally, bro, I don't like, bro, hold on, let me look at it, bro. Personally, bro, I don't even like seeing the cops on the streets when I'm driving, fam. The fuck you mean you've been in court 24 something times, bro? Hell no, bro. This nigga is made for court, bro. Nah, this nigga.
After his family intervened, he moved to London and briefly found stability.
Oh yeah, they gonna stab you. Oh yes. Oh, yeah, no, chill. GTA. I didn't mean it. It's jokes. Look, I do want to visit UK though. I do want to visit UK, bro. All jokes. I do want to visit
Working at a
UK.
woodyard,
UK seems like such a
but in
beautiful
no
ass
time,
place,
he
low key,
felt
bro.
like he needed
I want
a
to see the
break,
Big
so
Ben.
he booked a flight
Yellow
to
Beber.
Thailand,
I'm sorry,
a place
I'm
he
fucking
thought
sorry.
he knew well.
Told you not
In
the
Koh
last time.
Samui, sunburned tourist vacations seemed to offer a much-needed escape. He rode a rented motorcycle, volunteered at a monkey sanctuary, and even had a wild LSD trip. Yet he was still struggling with his old habits. Carrying a supply of drugs, including Valium, he quickly slipped back into a state of
what the fuck is Valium, twin? Hold on, chat. No. I need to see what the fuck this is. Nah, I need to see what this shit is. Valium. Alright, hold on. Shh. Okay, here. Chat. Is this what it is? I'm assuming this is what it is, bro. Treats anxiety, seizures, muscle spasms, and twitches. Oh, this is good. No? It's not something good? It seems good. Medication treats anxiety. It also reduces the symptoms of alcohol withdrawal. Nigga, that seems fire. What the fuck? Wait, what's wrong with that, bro? What's wrong with that?
Attachment. As his holiday
I guess with like every single like type of medicine or drug out there, no, like fucking drugs like medication type shit, bro. Of course, if you do abuse that shit, bro, some shit bad could come out of it, bro. So you gotta take them bitches in moderate levels, of course. But
he headed to a Bangkok airport
I never
after
heard
a
that
night
shit
of
before.
heavy
I'm not
drinking
lying,
and
bro.
Valium use.
Could I be spent for that? I don't know, but I've never heard of Valium ever.
On the coach from Koh Samui, he encountered a Kiwi traveler who offered him a strip of Valium. In his dazed state, he bought more and hoped to sleep through the long journey. But when he arrived at the airport, his condition worsened.
Going off what Valium is, bro, that nigga probably has some shit and nigga that's why he was taking it. But I guess it just made him feel so good.
The combination of alcohol and
Of
Valium,
course, bro.
he wandered
You're
into
probably
a
saying,
duty-free
like,
shop
shit,
without
bro.
clear memory
Fuck
of his
you.
actions. In his disoriented state, he ended up leaving with a basket full of stolen items that included cigarettes, whiskey, and aftershave. When the fog cleared up, though, panic set in. He tried to hide the stolen goods, but it was too late. A vigilant store employee alerted security, and armed police officers quickly surrounded him.
Damn.
He attempted to talk his way out of the situation, thinking that back home, it might only mean a fine or a night in a holding cell. But in Thailand, the legal system is unforgiving. After his passport was checked and the incident processed, he was locked in a holding cell. Despite contacting the British embassy, his family couldn't come up with the £7,500 needed for bail. Without a way to get out, he was transferred to the notorious Samut Prakan prison. Inside, the conditions were brutal. Shackled in 12mm steel chains, he endured the heat on overcrowded buses and was crammed into holding cells that reeked of sweat and urine. He spent days without
shit sounds like fucking bat ankles and bounce that ass,
basic
bro. What
comforts,
the fuck?
surrounded by inmates, many of whom were struggling with their own drug addictions. One harrowing memory he recounted was during an oppressive bus ride when he and his fellow prisoners screamed at the guards, pleading for the air conditioning to be turned on just to survive. As weeks turned into months, the full weight of the situation.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I remember when I was back in school, bro. We used to get so. I remember when niggas used to be in the classrooms, bro, just fucking talking, bro. Shit used to get so hot, so I can only imagine what the fuck that shit felt like, bro. That shit could not have felt. Well, of course, nigga reading it, bro. Of course, that shit don't feel good, but like, damn, bro. Could y'all, God forbid, but can y'all imagine just being in that situation, bro? Damn, bro, just fucking pure nothing but like. Yo, shit probably feels like a strip club, bro.
Situation set in. With little hope of a lengthy appeal, he eventually chose to accept his fate. Sentenced to 2 years, Sunburned Tourist opted to have his term by admitting guilt. Even in that darkness, there were moments of unexpected humanity. A young translator intern once broke down in tears as she confessed her own past misdeeds while expressing deep sympathy for him. After nearly a year in prison, he was finally released. The ordeal left him with deep physical and emotional scars. He lost significant weight, cried more than he ever thought possible, and spent countless hours in disbelief over how his life had unraveled. Sunburned Tourist answered hundreds of questions about his time in prison. Anything from what he ate to what other inmates were like, to how hard it was to get back to normal life. His AMA gave a real and honest look as to how his life had changed forever. Ager Hassan.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's really unfortunate. I think that's one of the most tamest niggas on this list so far. But like, damn, that's really unfortunate. I'm not like, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I'm not saying I'm going out my way to do that shit, but I do not want to be in prison at fucking all, bro. Like the shit I be hearing, what they be doing to niggas in prison, bro, is low key tragic, bro. And then when you be looking like on TikTok or some shit, bro, you be seeing fucking prison mates be having better lives than you. How the fuck that work? How the fuck that work, bro? Bro, I remember one time, bro. Okay, I don't know. I haven't been on TikTok in a minute, bro, and I haven't seen this video in a minute. But I remember seeing a bunch of fucking inmate cells, bro. Nigga, them niggas was dead ass eating lavishly, had phones. Niggas had a whole ass PS5. How the fuck?
On April 28th
Man,
of 2017, 22-year-old Melinda Vasilia was found brutally murdered in her Kitchener, Ontario apartment. She had been stabbed 47 times and will...
Yo, twin. Remind me never to fuck with a Redditor.
Police quickly determined was a targeted attack. The
Nigga,
primary suspect was her
how many?
24-year-old.
How many?
Police quickly determined her Kitchener, Ontario
47?
apartment. She had been stabbed 47 times and what police quickly determined was a targeted attack. The primary suspect was her 24-year-old ex-boyfriend, Aguirre Hassan. Shortly after the murder, he fled to the
Nigga, is that Ash Baby in the fucking back, bro? I'm sorry.
United States, setting off an international manhunt. In a chilling turn of events, Hassan turned to Reddit to post a detailed confession under the username RedAsBlue101. The post titled "Wanted for Kitchener Murder, My Side" outlined his account of events leading to Melinda's death. In his post, Hassan claimed that after a few weeks apart, he and Melinda had reconciled. The two had cuddled, kissed, and talked about everything on the night of her death, but their reunion turned violent after Melinda confronted him about being with other women during their break. According to Hassan,
hold on. What that nigga look like Roman Atwood, bro? I don't know why I'm making so many comparisons, but that nigga look like fucking Roman Atwood and Sniper Wolf.
Violent after Melinda confronted him about
is that fucking... The fuck kind of phone is that?
being with other women during their break. According to Hassan, she became enraged, grabbed the knife, and attacked him. He claimed he acted in self-defense, stabbing her multiple times in a state of shock and fear. The post included photographs of Hassan and Melinda together, as well as screenshots of their final text messages, which ended with Hassan arriving at her apartment and asking her to, quote, "buzz me up." In his account, he described the argument that led to the confrontation, including the claim that Melinda slapped him, and then escalated to grabbing a knife. The post, which was later removed by Reddit, caused a media frenzy. Law enforcement officials immediately began investigating whether the post was genuine. They confirmed that Hassan was the prime suspect in the murder, and they continued searching for him after he fled to the United States. Police
I ain't gonna make the reference. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not lying. I was seen my brain rotted. Maybe
at a Walmart parking lot. This
was it gonna make a Marvel Rivals reference? Maybe.
HRV, which was originally registered in Ontario. In addition to being wanted for second-degree murder, Hassan faced charges related to an earlier domestic incident. During a confrontation at Melinda's apartment on April 3rd, Hassan was arrested for assault and breach of recognizance, as a court order had prohibited him from contacting Melinda. Hassan's post also referred to this earlier incident, where he claimed to have been confronted by Melinda's roommate's brother, resulting in a physical altercation and police involvement. This led to legal restrictions on his movements, yet he violated them by going to Melinda's apartment on the night of her death. As of the initial investigation, police urged Hassan to turn himself in, but he remained on the run until his eventual capture. He was apprehended in San Antonio, Texas on July 11th of 2017 during a separate investigation involving a dark web counterfeit currency. He was extradited back to Canada to face charges. After a lengthy trial, Aguirre Hassan was convicted of second-degree murder in May of 2023. In September of that same year, he was sentenced to life imprisonment with the possibility of parole.
Damn!
After
what the fuck? Low key, bro? That's kind of crazy. Okay, look. In GTA, bro, in GTA. Okay, what I just said sounds crazy, but what I mean crazy as in, bro, they give this nigga, hold on, let me hear that shit back one more time. Let me hear that one more time.
He was sentenced to life in prison.
They gave him life in prison, but didn't give the literal like the cheese pizza, bro. Them cheese pizza lovers, bro. Niggas that fucking did that shit to their own mom, bro. What else do we got? What else do we have on this fucking list, bro? The yellow baby. Sorry, bro. Well, it's kind of crazy, bro. I'm not like, bro. The justice system, bro. That shit be sounding crazy, bro. Niggas really be getting fucking sentenced way more for weed, bro. Oh, no,
of
man, that's kinda
parole
crazy. That's
after
kinda
serving
crazy. That's kinda
16
crazy.
years.
That's kinda
Given that he had already spent 6 years in custody, his earliest release date would be 2033, that being when he would be
Damn.
41 years old. During the trial, victim impact statements from Melinda's family revealed the profound grief they experienced. Her mother described Melinda as my heart, my soul, my best friend, emphasizing the emotional devastation caused by her daughter's untimely death.
RIP, of course. RIP to anybody on this list, bro. RIP to anyone that I say RIP to, bro. Shit does get fucking tragic out here, chat, bro. Shit does get
Salty
tragic, bro.
Interaction
Prayers to the family, bro.
438.
Prayers to the family, bro.
In today's digital age,
Whoa. Hold on.
Salty
Oh my god, I thought that shit said 445. I'm gonna keep it. I thought that shit said 445, bro. I thought we was on a completely different video now,
allow
bro.
users to share their thoughts, frustration, and opinions. While most posts are casual, these spaces can sometimes foster darker and more violent ideas. This is the story of user Salty Interaction 438, a 12-year-old from Vantaa, Finland, whose online activity would ultimately link him to a tragic school shooting in April of 2024. Salty Interaction 438 wasn't a famous figure on Reddit, but his posts started to get attention in
them
smaller,
school fucking
darker
shits,
communities.
bro.
He often posted in
Lame as
subreddits
shit
like
ever, bro. I swear to
r/snappy
fucking God, bro.
censura.
Especially the niggas that be doing that shit like to elementary schools, bro, and like or like preschools or like whatever shit like that. Lamest niggas on earth, bro.
Where people
Lamest
discuss
niggas on earth, bro.
controversial
What the
topics.
lame,
He became
bro.
known for expressing
Sorry, bro,
strong
some
anger and
lame-ass
disappointment
niggas,
with
bro. Like, what the
society.
fuck?
His posts often included
Nigga, just
violent
because they own
thoughts
life
and
going bad, they gotta
open
take out some
social
fucking little
systems.
kids,
In the
bro.
days
What the
leading up to
fuck?
the shooting, he made several posts that
Man.
showed his growing anger and feelings about being ignored. These kinds of statements were common in his posts, just really showing frustration and resentment. His online activity painted a picture of someone increasingly disconnected from society, ready to take violent action. On April 2nd of 2024, the quiet town of Vantaa was shocked when Salty Interaction 438 carried out a shooting at Virtola School, targeting students and staff. Several victims were critically injured in the attack, which was quick and chaotic. The shooter's motive seemed to be to make people understand his pain and anger.
This world, fuck, bro. Hold, I didn't mean to click that. I didn't mean to click that. Okay. This world shall know pain. Like, what the
School,
fuck? Lame,
darker,
lame. Bro, can I not? Bro,
and
yo, I need to stop clicking that damn
Several
button, bro.
victims were critically injured in the
Lame,
attack,
lame,
which was
lame.
quick and chaotic. The
Lame,
shooter's
bro,
motive
lame,
seemed to be
lame,
to make
lame.
people understand his pain and anger, a feeling he had mentioned in his final posts. After the attack, authorities linked his identity to the shooting and found evidence of his planned actions. His posts, full of anger and violent language, were not just random thoughts. Investigators later discovered his online activity closely matched the shooting, with many posts mentioning the violence he intended to carry out. After the shooting, Salty Interaction 438 was arrested near the school without a struggle. His trial in 2024 became a big topic of discussion about the role online platforms play in encouraging real-world violence. The case got a lot of attention because of the clear link between his online activity and the shooting. Experts and lawmakers debated how much responsibility platforms like Reddit should have in preventing harmful content. Even though Reddit has tools to flag harmful posts, his comments were missed until it was too late. In August of 2024,
Nigga didn't get any love in his life.
Salty Interaction 438 was found guilty of attempted murder
I don't know
and
what to tell
sentenced
you,
to
bro.
25 years in prison.
Nah, this nigga, bro, that nigga is a lame ass nigga.
The
Hold on,
trial brought
hold on. We get a picture of him. Hold on. I don't remember seeing a picture of this nigga, bro. Yeah, I don't think there was a single, bro. I can only imagine what the fuck that nigga
Concerns
look like.
about
That nigga
the
probably
dangers
look like the yellow bebber. I'm sorry.
violent
But now
ideas
I'm like, they probably
spreading
look like one
online
of these
started
niggas, bro. One of these
conversations
niggas, bro.
about how
Probably they
social
fucking
media
evil doppelganger
platforms should
twin,
be
bro.
held responsible for the
Stack, bro.
content they
Lame ass,
allow.
bunch of great lame ass niggas, bro.
Stefan Stearns.
Did you know that cyber criminals often purchase the ads you see on your web browser? That's why the FBI suggests
Fuck
you
no.
It's natural for people to trust those closest to them, whether it's a partner, a family friend, or someone they live with. However, sometimes the people who appear the most trustworthy can cause the greatest harm. Unfortunately,
Bro, I'm not gonna if I had a sound effect for that shit, you would have heard it. You would have heard it. But low key, bro, I'm gonna have to leave all with this one. That nigga spinning, bro. That nigga, what? Hold on. Talk to him.
sometimes the people who appear the most, it's a
Hold on, talk
partner,
to him. Say
a
that one
family
more time,
friend,
Tubbs. Say
or
that one
someone
more
they live
time.
with. However, sometimes the people who appear the most trustworthy can cause the greatest harm.
What I said near the beginning, not everybody your friend, bro. Not everybody needs to be your friend, bro. Bro, at the end of the day, the person that you got the most is yourself, twin. Put yourself first. Again, I'm not, bro. You can say what you want. But Loki, in the long run of what is to be your amazing ass life, bro, you gonna need that shit, bro. Some niggas.
Unfortunately,
that,
this
bro.
was
Some niggas
true in the case
don't
of
be
Stephen
right, bro.
Stearns,
Some niggas
a
don't be right, bro.
38-year-old man from Florida who was charged in 2024 with the murder in SA of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, which was the daughter of his girlfriend. Stearns had been dating Madeline's mother for some time. Florida, who was charged in 2024 with the murder in SA of 13-year-old Madeline Soto, which was the daughter of his girlfriend. Stearns had been dating Madeline's mother for some time and was a frequent presence in their home. Madeline, a typical teenager, attended school, spent time with friends, and lived a life many would assume was safe and normal. But that vibe shattered on February 26 of 2024 when Madeline was reported missing. Her mother, Jen Soto, went to pick her up from school, only to discover that she had never arrived. For days, her family and authorities frantically searched for her. As the hours turned into days, it became clear that something far worse than a runaway situation was at play. Finally, after 4 days, Madeline's body was discovered in a wooded area in Osceola County. Initially, it wasn't clear who had been responsible, but as the investigation processed, all eyes turned to Stephen Stearns, the last person to have seen Madeline alive. Stearns told investigators that he took
Okay, y'all couldn't hear me earlier in this video because I was mudded. But I did say some shit earlier. I'm gonna say this again. This nigga looks like bacteria. This nigga is an entity, bro. That nigga's an entity, bro. This nigga is not right. Look at this nigga, bro. Nigga has same shit I said earlier. This nigga has an S hairline, bro. Nigga, fucking no chin area, bro. Barely any neck, bro. Pause, bro. Elf ears, bro. Chopped.
Madeline to school
bro,
that morning, but
chopped
denied having anything to do with her disappearance and death.
bro?
In a turn of events, newly released documents revealed video evidence showing a man driving a car matching the description of Stearns, moving what detectives believe was a limp body from the passenger seat to the trunk of the car at a local parking garage. This evidence posed a significant challenge for Stearns' defense. According to investigative documents, detectives found surveillance footage of a car matching Stearns heading to the trash compactor earlier that morning at 7:35. In this footage, a female, believed to be Madeline, sat slumped over in the front seat of a vehicle. Other video evidence showed her in the same slump position leaving the apartment complex. Stearns reportedly told investigators that he dropped Madeline off nearby the school sometime between 8:20 to 8:40 a.m., claiming she was going through a phase and was embarrassed of his vehicle. The timeline of events, according to Stearns' statements and video surveillance, reveals a disturbing pattern. At 7 a.m., Stearns stated that he and Madeline woke up to get an early start so they could get McDonald's on the way to school. By 7:35 in the morning, video shows a male, believed to be Stearns, discarding a trash bag filled with items and a trash compactor of his apartment complex with a female wearing a green sweater, believed to be Madeline. Stearns claimed they left home and drove towards McDonald's, but video evidence contradicted this account. At 8:19 a.m., video shows Stearns entering the apartment complex in his car with Madeline still in the same position. He stated that after grabbing a gate clicker, he and Madeline headed out again towards school. He later claimed that he had forgotten the clicker and returned home instead of dropping Madeline off at school first, saying they had plenty of time to kill because the school bell didn't ring until 9:15 a.m. The most notable video evidence shows a vehicle matching the description of Stearns pulling into a Holiday Inn parking garage at 9:40 a.m. A male wearing a red shirt exits the car and carries what appears to be a limp body to the trunk. This evidence was critical as it completely contradicts Stearns' claims and suggests a far more
That nigga did it.
sinister reality. Investigators also retrieved CSA material from Stearns' phone, which could provide a motive for the prosecution. The case gained significant attention online, and a subreddit titled r/Madeline Soto was created to track the case's developments. The subreddit became a hub where users shared updates, court documents, and news articles, allowing the public to stay informed. These community-driven efforts generated an outpouring support for Madeline's family and amplified the demand for justice. In March of 2025, a new batch of jailhouse phone calls between Stephen Stearns and his parents was released, revealing shocking revelations. In these conversations, which lasted around 4 hours, Stearns admitted for the first time that he had discovered Madeline's body. This was a far cry from his previous claim that he had dropped Madeline off at school the morning that she went missing. Stearns described finding Madeline's lifeless body, saying, "When someone is that ice cold and just gone," and later added, "By the time I realized it was far too late, she'd been gone for a while." In one particular chilling exchange, Stearns expressed regret but maintained his detachment. "I wish I had run downstairs and shaken her awake and called 911, but she was beyond that." His mother, Deborah Stearns, replied, "Maybe she could have been saved." But Stearns dismissed the idea, saying, "No, she was beyond that." These recordings also revealed Stearns' disturbing comments about his relationship with Madeline. When asked by his parents if he was attracted to minors, Stearns avoided direct answer, stating he
So, not only did you not want to save this little girl, bro, you also was attracted to the minors. No Minecraft, bro. No Minecraft. Was attracted to the minors too, my boy. Nah, fuck that. Nah. My boy, hell nah. You was really doing that shit, bro. That's tragic.
he wasn't generally attracted. He was
I'm not gonna lie,
attracted
bro.
to
The
minors. Stearns
EDP wave
avoided
needs to be
direct
studied,
answer,
bro. The EDP
stating
wave
he
needs to
wasn't
be fucking
generally
studied, bro.
attracted to them. Yes, guys, he wasn't generally attracted to them.
Hey, bro. I don't genuinely rob people, but I took 5 J's last week. Like, nigga, what?
Whatever that means. He went on to say that he didn't like most kids, yet shockingly claimed that Madeline had feelings for him. He also revealed that Madeline's mother, Jen Soto, would often joke about him leaving her for her daughter when Madeline was older. Stearns' mother was also reportedly aware that Madeline had slept in the same bed as Stearns, although Stearns' mother was also reportedly aware that Madeline had slept in the same bed as Stearns.
It's like it's almost like y'all wanted the little girl gone. Y'all want her to get packed up. Y'all never want to see her again. The fuck you mean they slept in? Bro, then nigga say he don't genuinely like kids, bro, but proceeds to sleep in the same bed as one, bro. And correct me if I'm wrong, bro. This not even her biological dad either, bro. Ain't this like basically technically her stepdad, bro? Does that seem right to y'all? Does that seem right to y'all? Fuck no.
Although she did
Y'all
not
don't
know
gotta
about
answer.
the
I got y'all.
abuse
Fuck
and
no.
has not faced any charges
Fuck.
related to her daughter's death or abuse. Meanwhile, in these jailhouse cells, Stearns also complained about life in prison, his uncomfortable living
Boo-hoo,
conditions,
nigga.
and his desire for personal items like coffee and books.
Boo-hoo,
Despite the
nigga, boo-hoo.
My pack in the air, this gas what? He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up. Get my
gravity of the
Boo-hoo,
charges
nigga,
against
boo,
him,
cry
he
about it,
seemed
nigga. Cry
largely
me a river,
concerned with
bitch.
trivial matters, like a collectible popcorn bucket and various toiletries. This
There's no way this thing is fucking talking about collectible popcorn bucket.
contrast between the severity of his crimes and
Some
his
niggas would be
focus
lost,
on
bro. Some
everyday
niggas would be lost,
frustrations
bro.
added
Come on, bro.
another unsettling layer to
Redemption
the
is not
case.
necessary for
As
some
of
people,
now,
bro.
Stearns
This is one
faces
of them.
charges including first-degree murder, capital sex battery, and possession of CSA material. His
I don't want to know what. Actually, no. Like, I want to know what that is, but I'm afraid if I search that shit up, I will be scared. So I'm not gonna lie, bro.
murder
Some
trial
niggas
is
correct
scheduled
me
to
in the
begin
comments,
in
bro.
September of 2025, with the SA trial set for May of 2025. The prosecution is pushing for the death penalty, given the horrific nature of the crimes. Stearns' defense team has also requested that media outlets and the public be barred from poking into the case. Nicholas Cassidis. It all began with a story posted on
You know what the fuck, nigga? Hold on, that mythical ass name, bro. What the fuck?
Nicholas Cassidis.
Nicholas Cassidis, nigga. That's a fucking mage's name, bro. That
It
nigga
all
might cast
began with a
fucking
story
spell.
posted on Reddit
Someone's
by
all, "Be gone,
username
bro." What the
u/NM Writes, a small-time writer and a
Never mind. Never mind. I lied, bro. This nigga needs to be casted somewhere else, bro. I lied.
his late 30s, real name Nicholas Cassidis, living with his wife, Mindy Medane, in Savannah, Georgia. Nicholas wasn't a well-known figure at all. He self-published short stories, occasionally sold freelance scripts for podcasts, and posted his work on Reddit. His writing often explored themes of guilt, loneliness, emotional stagnation, and death, often touching on personal struggles.
Yeah,
on
this
December
nigga needs some
2nd of
fucking therapy.
2022,
Holy
a
shit.
gruesome discovery was made in the woods of the
Wait,
Portal
okay, that's fucked up. No, not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Not like that, bro.
Hunting
It's
Club
just, it's
in
just
Rice
the coloring of the picture, bro. It's the coloring of the picture, bro. Chill. It's the coloring of the picture, bro. Coloring of the picture. Coloring
Borough,
of the picture.
Georgia. Hunters stumbled upon the dismembered body of an unidentified woman. Authorities later determined that the body had been scattered across the club grounds, with parts of her remains found within a 3-mile radius in both Liberty County and McIntosh County. At first, the death appeared to be an overdose, possibly but further investigation soon painted a darker picture. Mindy Medane, Nicholas's wife, had been killed. The autopsy revealed that Mindy had been strangled. Traces of lorazepam, a sedative, were found in her system, but just enough to incapacitate her, rendering her defenseless. Nicholas initially claimed that Mindy had been depressed and that they had argued
So niggas wanted. Hold on.
earlier that week. He said he came home to find her collapsed at their Savannah home, but investigators dug deeper.
Wait, hold
They
on.
found significant inconsistencies in his story.
So niggas just want to be like, bro, it's pretty. Sometimes it really be sad, bro, to be like a woman. Sometimes, bro. Okay, not like in that way. Sometimes bro, be sad to be a man too. But like when you're a woman, bro, or like no, not even a woman. If you're a person, bro, if you're a person in general, bro, you want to talk to somebody, bro, like let your feelings out, bro. Some weird niggas just want to take advantage of that, bro. Some of them, bro, just wanna fuck, get some butt in their system, bro. And some of them do shit like this, bro.
His phone data revealed that he had searched for methods of strangulation days before Mindy's death. What is it with these murderers always using Google to look up how to kill someone? Why?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The craziest thing on Google was how to get some butt.
Even more damning was his search for
It didn't work.
how to delete Google history permanently.
How to...
Which pointed an attempt to cover his tracks.
W dumbass,
It wasn't
bro. W
just his
dumbass,
phone
bro.
activity
W
that raised
dumbass.
suspicion, though. Nicholas had been active on Reddit under his username NMWrites, where he regularly posted stories, journal-style entries, and personal reflections. At the time, it seemed like just another piece of fiction. But as the investigation continued, it became clear that the timing of the posts aligned almost exactly with the timeline of Mindy's death. Some began to question whether Nicholas's writings were perhaps confessions veiled as fiction. Even after Mindy's funeral, Nicholas continued his online activity. He posted about grief, creativity, the relief of no longer having to explain himself, and no expectations, just silence. Yet no one questioned these strange posts at the time. It wasn't until Mindy's sister Sharon began combing through Nicholas's social media that things started to unravel. Sharon discovered his Reddit username, which Nicholas had once linked from his Twitter account. She handed the information over to the police, who issued a subpoena for the account. There, they found critical evidence, GPS data placing Nicholas at their home on the day of Mindy's death, as well as browser activity tying back to his searches about sedatives and
Jarvis, how do I delete search history?
strangulation. As the investigation continued,
fucking
law
dumbass,
enforcement
bro.
turned to genealogy DNA testing to identify the remains. It took several months, but on May 11th of 2023, Mindy's remains were finally identified. And on May 12th, nearly 5 months after Mindy's death, Nicholas Cassidus, aged 40, was arrested in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. He was charged with malice murder, felony murder, aggravated assault, tampering with evidence, and removal of body parts.
Hold on,
Authorities have yet to uncover
Let me hear
a
the
clear
sentence.
motive for the crime, and the investigation remains ongoing.
I need to hear
Nicholas
it.
had been living in Savannah
ongoing. That nigga did it. Look at him.
at the time of Mindy's death, though it remains unclear why he was in Lancaster when he was arrested. He was denied bail, and as of now, the case is still awaiting trial, which is scheduled for August 4th of 2025. There has been no sentencing as of yet. Nicholas hasn't entered a plea, and his attorney status is unclear. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed the way I explained things, if you guys enjoyed my voice while I was telling these stories, make sure
Low key, bro. W fucking Tub, bro. Tub never misses whatsoever, bro. If you're watching this on YouTube, bro, pull up to the streams, bro. It's always gonna be fun around here, bro. This is the first stream, one of many to come, hopefully, bro. In God's way, bro. Hopefully, bro. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this reaction, bro, let me know if you want some more. What kind of style of videos do y'all want, bro? And honestly, aside from that, I'm out, bro. Peace. That's a W, bro. We hit 4 hours too, bro. 4 hours on stream. That's fire. That's fire.
I asked for chat.